The OWPS. All right, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. Cheers. How are you tonight, mate? More on the EVs. Sao Philippou, how are you? All right? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, just thought I'd jump on here for half an hour, just have a chat with anyone. Ready for work in the morning, get an early night. Yeah, that's fair enough. What you got on tomorrow? More on EVs, please. Okay, what do you want to know, Sav? Max Booger, hey, how you doing? All right? Noel, Debbie, have you been, pal? Still keeping busy? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, nice and busy, really busy at the minute. Too much on, really. Oh, okay, fair enough. How are you finding the government grants? All good, thank you. Would love to see more on the install side, as in the CT connections and the EV connections and the charger, etc. Yeah, honestly, I will do this. I've done a Zappy video showing quite in depth with the CT connections quite recently, but I'll do that. Any brands in particular, Sav, that you want me to show you that with? It's a big rush, lots of heat pumps and solar works, fair enough. Chatterus, wherever, I take it that the inflatable tent were pissed at your honest review. Well, they certainly were. You know, like, I don't care, to be honest. They were not very happy at all, because they tested it thoroughly in their weather centre, and I explained that I don't work in a weather centre, I work in the real world. So yeah, that didn't go down too well, but there you go. Fantastic videos though, keep it up, thank you very much. Niall, down London tomorrow for a week, emergency lights all week, smashed it out the back. Hope back to Sheffield, hopefully find early doors. Well, I hope you do get back early doors, mate, that's horrible. Honesty is the best policy, completely agree, not interested in lying at all. What beer are we drinking tonight? My missus got me these Kronenbergs, and they're like little bottles, because she reckons I'll drink less if she gets me little bottles. Seen an EV installer using a camping shower tent before. Okay, fair enough. I used obviously that tarpauling, and I was thinking about getting like a proper camping cover rather than a tarpauling, so I might look into that. Have you seen the new Velocity NB200? Looks a tidy bag for their collection. I haven't, but I've got my computer here. I'll have a quick look now. Cruise Campo all the way. Get on them, pal. Okay, I'm going to put 2 of these things in my search bar now. So we've got the NB200. Velocity NB200. Okay, I'll have a good look at that a bit later on for sure. And Cruise Campo all the way. Let's see what that is. Cruise Campo. Oh, that's a beer. I've never tried that beer. Do you recommend it? Is it nice? What sort of beer is it? You love a Leffy beer. That is nice as well. Have you all got a beer or is it just me tonight? I'll check the Zappy one out. Yeah, do check it out. The CT connections are really simple, really. Like in all the chargers, it's normally labelled up CT 1, 2 and 3 and a positive and negative, and you just need to make sure that the polarity is right at the other end. So it is dead simple. Defo Power Smooth Madry, I can only liken it to. Well, I tell you what, I've never tried it. I can see they do it in Tesco's. I'll get some and try it out over Christmas because I like Madry. OP gonna go, mate. Love to see a few more of these shorts and sweet. Have a good night, you two. Drive safe and enjoy London if you can. And I hope you get home safe and sound on Friday. And I'll probably do another one of these next Sunday if you want to jump on. Otherwise, have a good week. Nuts and bolts. I'm on the tee. How you doing, mate? Top man, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cheers, Niall. Let's have a look at this NB bag. Luke McLeod, have you thought of doing any domestic security work, intruder alarms, CCTV, etc., or just electrical work? Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't done any CCTV work, but I am doing a CCTV install very soon, and I was going to do a video on it, and just like, I've never done this before, so let's install it and see how it goes. Just one of my honest videos. What do you think? Do you think I should do it? Are you planning on doing videos on EICRs as well? Probably not, to be honest. I don't do many EICRs. But I can do if that, I'll do a one-off sort of one if you want, but I don't do many of them. Thinking about installing any Libbies? I installed my fair share of Tesla Powerwalls and don't really rate them. That's fair enough. I haven't done many battery installs, if I'm honest with you. I've done a few and they were grow watt installs. So I've done that with the solar. But I've done the Libby course, I just haven't installed any. But that's interesting you think the Powerwalls aren't that great. As your content is more better explained. Yeah, that's fine. Next time I do an EICR, if I can get permission off my client, then I'll do a video on it for you. CCTV has changed so much in the last 10 years. PoE was a game changer. Yeah, fair enough. Luke McLeod, definitely mate. Would you be opting for a hike vision system? Definitely recommend the Colour View range. I've heard about the hike vision system, and I'll tell you what the system is. I got a quote for. It was through Rexall's, my wholesaler. And the system is, so let me know if it's any good. It's a QVIS system, I think. So what are your thoughts on that? Because I don't know anything about it. Hi from mainland. Do you manage your work week all by yourself? I certainly do, yeah. I do everything from obviously installs, quoting, invoicing, advertising, marketing, designing my website, all my social media, all the editing. I do everything. I'm just doing it all on my own. Powers are great, but then again, I'm biased. Very neat and minimal install when coupled with microinverters. It's good information. Commercial or domestic CCTV install. Actually, to be fair, I'd go Hikvision no matter where it is, where it was. Right, I'll have a look for Hikvision. I'll put it in the old Google now for me to look at later. Hikvision. HIK. And it's a commercial property. Yeah, I've installed QVIS, but would prefer Hikvision depending on cost budget. Well, I'll be honest, the CCTV is actually for myself, so it hasn't got to be spectacular. So if you think QVIS is okay, then that'll do me, because I don't want to spend millions of pounds on it. We'd be interested to see more on your pop-up signs. Thomas, my pop-up signs. Are you talking about the one with my branding on it? Is that what you're talking about? Daniel, been working in IT for 10 years, looking to retrain as a Spark. The courses that are being advertised are very deceiving. They are. And also, I don't really know how you get qualified anymore, if I'm honest with you. I've done obviously the old apprenticeship route, and then they've done like the 6-week course, and then you can't get involved on a competent person scheme now if you do that 6-week course. So in all honesty, without me doing some research, I'm not sure how you can retrain and get qualified as a Spark, but I'll look into it. Plus you can get it on the cloud on your phone through Hike Connect. Pop-up tents, sorry. Yeah, okay, so the blow-up one you're probably never going to see again because they hate me and I'm never going to advertise their product ever again. But I've got another utility tent which is fine actually, it works. And then, but to be honest, I'm going down a tarpaulin route if I can because it's the quickest, easiest, and you get the biggest surface area of cover. Thomas, yes mate, I think it was a little while ago. Okay, yeah, no probs. Luke, but yeah, regards to the NB200, it's Nick Bundy's range, the YouTube electrical. He made the NB100 a smaller bag, but the NB200 looked decent for an all-rounder. Yeah, that's fair enough. If I did buy that NB range, though, I'd have to probably scribble out the NB off it. When do you get your van back? I saw in your last vid there was a rental van present. Yeah, I still haven't got it back. Hopefully I'll get it back this week. I'm dying to get it back. So hopefully I'll find out this week. You need to find a way of getting your MVQ done somehow. Realistically, you'd be looking at being an older apprentice. That's what Rusty Nail says, and that's hard, you know, especially when you're older and you've got bills to pay. That's tough. Daniel Lambert, think for myself, being 28, night college to get your level 2 and 3 and do test inspection at AM2, I believe. These guys know it, so that's good. Take note of these guys for sure. Do you think I should start buying with the velocity range and start putting the SOTA over where it says NB? What do you reckon? I did that at 27, it was rough, worth it in the end though, 4 years of sacrifice. Now I work for myself. See, Rusty done it, if you want to do it, do it. Great example, Rusty. I've had my Climb bag for years now, still looks great and well built. My favourite tool bag is still my Vito Pro Pack, I love it. Get your own range made at some point, mate. Yeah, that would be really cool. Rate my Veto Tech and see small bag, but it fits everything you need. Yeah, I've got a few of the Veto range. I was going to do a video on all the ones, to be honest, because I've got sort of bags for different sort of jobs that I do, which works out really well. I think I prefer the Veto bags. I don't like the backpacks. I'd never use a backpack, I don't think. I think that's useful if you're working in flats and you're going up high all the time. But I've never liked the backpacks. I like electrics, but I'm a dry weather guy, so just with my riding my back. I like electrics, but I'm a dry weather guy, just like with riding my bike. Hats off. Thank you. I'm Rusty chat. Oh, got ya. Rusty, I understand now. I understand. Daniel Lambert, in a hard situation, being a breadwinner of a mortgage and waiting to pay for, currently earning 50-55 in my job currently, the job satisfaction isn't there. Yeah, that's tough. That is really tough. You know, you've got to prioritise what you need to do and get done, and maybe when you're in a bit of a better position, go for it. Would be interested in that vid. Okay, fine, yeah. Any workwear recommendations? Do you have a heated jacket for the awful weather? Looking at purchasing one soon. Nah, Luke, I'm not that soft. I can't. I've got a mate called the Tall Sparky that I'm friends with on TikTok, and he'd done a video just ripping people with heated jackets. So he'd absolutely rip me apart if I wore one. So I won't be doing that. But workwear, I don't have any fancy stuff. I just wear scruff trousers because I love them, and my t-shirts I just get made from my local embroiders. I think the thing with the bad weather is, you know, when you're really cold and wet and horrible, it just reminds you you're alive. It's good for you, really. Slim Fit Snickers most comfortable for me. I haven't tried them. You know when you sort of like find a brand and you just stick with them? I've done that with Scruffs. Reminds me, I wish I was dead. What you all got on this week then? Best screwdriver set you've owned? Don't know. I think I don't even know the brand that I'm using now. I've had it for so long. But there's a brand of screwdrivers and they've got sort of like knobbly bits on the handles, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't like that brand. I don't like those ones. I'll have a look and see what brand mine are tomorrow and I'll let you know. But I've had them for years and years. I haven't bought any new ones. They've just kept going, so I'm not sure. I've got like a Weir interchanging set. That's a nice little set. But I'm just a bit old school. I've just got like my same old screwdrivers and I love them. They just do me. Shame loadout closed. The Boddingtons are lovely. You've got to be a certain guy to work in all weathers, I think, and unfortunately I'm not it for love or money. Hats off to all the guys out there on the job. Do you know what? I prefer working outside. When I used to work on the HV stuff, loved it. Loved working outside in all the weathers. It was brilliant, especially if you're with a good bunch of lads. So I'd rather work outside. I don't mind the cold. I'm not too keen on, you know, it's not nice getting wet, but the cold, that's fine. Do you regularly get tea or biscuits from your clients? I do now, especially from the ones who watch my videos. Rusty, got a shitty IC on the morning, which I really don't want to do. Then trying to finish off a section in a block of flats I'm doing. Oh no, that's horrible. Is this the block of, is this Simon's job, Rusty? I love it when the sun is out. Hacked working for BT in the summer, lovely job for me, but then came winter and game over. Just get yourself a good North Face jacket and woolly hat, you'll be fine. Installed AFDs? Yeah, I have. I've done a consumer unit where the client, he insisted I put AFDs on his ring, and then I took them back out because they were nuisance tripping. Oh, nice, Rusty. I want to come and see that job. Apparently it's good. Too expensive. Yeah, AFDs are too expensive. We had this chat the other night, didn't we? It's a bit much. It'll be interesting to see how that pricing goes with that. No North Face. You alright? I've got a beer.
Okay.
I haven't seen that video, Thomas, so I'll check that out if you think it's worth a good watch. Also, lads, I've only got one like on this live, so do me a favour and hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. Thank you. I find it interesting learning about all this live stuff as well. Thank you for the like. Because the live I done the other night, I had my radio on in the background, and turns out that's copyright infringement. So I won't do that again. So if you can hear music now, it's actually licensed music. Where is your beer then? It's there. Where's yours? So glad to see you in a live chat. Ali, how you doing, all right? I think I'm going to do a live every Sunday for sort of half hour. Just sort of have a catch up, see how everyone is. Gone past it, me, on the wine. Oh, I don't do wine. Marcin, hello mate. Which webs you recommend to find jobs? I mean, where you mainly finding customers. So, Marcin, I don't do any lead generation whatsoever. I absolutely hate lead generation, and I've absolutely restrained from making a video on this because I hate them so much. They're rip-offs. My advice to you is to get a Google page built if you haven't done that, and do Checkatrade, because Checkatrade can be expensive, but if you build a good reputation on there, a lot of people, it is their go-to source to find clients, and I get 3 to 4 inquiries a day, so I can pick and choose. So that's what I do. Love your video. You'll learn more and more, mate. You wouldn't want to work with me. It looks nice on the videos, but I'm horrible, really. I'm sort of stuck in my own ways, but I don't mind teaching. Do you use Tradify? I do use Tradify. So I do my quotes on there, and I do my invoicing because I have Xero as well, and it ties in with that. And I have templates made up on Tradify, so I do that. But I'm not gonna be one of these people who do all these videos. I use Tradify, because that's rubbish. I was gonna make a video on Tradify actually, because everyone says how good it is, but there's a few niggly things, and I was gonna do a video on that. What do you reckon? Upset another person or another company? I seems to be quite good at upsetting people at the minute. I could hold your bolly. You could if you want. That'd be a good video. Oh, I'll do it. I'm sure upsetting Tradify won't make any difference to me now. Maybe I would be known for just the honest Sparky who reviews things properly and is hated by everyone. If I was you, Rusty, I would go through all the other YouTube Sparks and see what they're pushing and give it your take. Well, it's certainly not a shout, but I just don't like watching them. I find them boring, but I know what you're saying. So, Rusty, I'm going to do it. I'm going to watch some of the other stuff and then give my take on it, for sure. I just need more people to follow and watch me. The van back in business, not yet. Not yet. Hopefully this week. I can't wait to get it back. Just recently got a Bravo E550 printer. Love it. Brilliant. I need to do so much work on that. I think over Christmas I'm going to spend a bit of time really learning how to use it. And then I want to do a video on how far I've got and how to use it. And then you guys are great because you do give me a lot of tips, and hopefully I can grow with that and produce more useful content. Marcini, thanks mate. It's not easy to build regular customers, especially at the beginning of your career as self-employed. I know, I've been there. I remember being there on my first day when no one knew me and I had no work, no jobs. And I've never subcontracted, and I've never worked for estate agents, and I've never worked for builders. And every day I need to get a new job from a new client because my jobs last a day. So I do obviously get repeat work from clients over time, but every day I need to win a new job. So I know where you are. You can do it. Have you used the heat shrink? No, I haven't used the heat shrink cassettes. Yeah, don't have enough tutorials on how to create the layouts you need. Absolutely. So I'm just gonna have to learn it. And if you're getting any good at it, Luke, let's do, like, if you want, a little collab video and we'll do it together. If not, that's fine, I'll just do it. I'll help you out, Rusty. I'll help you out. If I notice you doing it, I'll comment on that person's video pointing them in your direction for the truth. Brilliant. Love it. Thank you. Do it. Heat shrink mainly good for a lot of cat cables, to be fair. Yeah, fair enough. I only really use cat cables, well, very rarely, to be honest. I'm going to do a video on an EV install that I'm doing this week where it's a new build and they've just put a 6mm twin and earth to a junction box really high up. So I can't put my charger there and I've got to extend it and I've got to install a Cat 5 and I hate putting a Cat 5 on show as well as my EV Ultra, but I've got to do it and I thought I'd make a video on it and show you what it's like, and hopefully builders might take note and other Sparkies on new builds, they might run a Cat 5 as well as just a 6mm twin and earth. What would be your limit for job size? It varies. I'm looking at a massive commercial job at the minute and I'm actually going to do it with a mate called Jamie, who I met through social media. So I'm going to do it together and it's huge, if I'm honest with you, and it's months of work, but I'm going to break it up into stages. My ideal job though is a day job, just in and out. Get in, get the job done, get out, get the paperwork done, sign it all off, get paid, job done. That's ideal for me. When are you breaking up for Christmas, Rusty? Any such need CSCS cards? No, I do have a CSCS card, but no, it's not building sites I'm talking about. This job I'm talking about is a massive, well, it's a commercial unit really, but it's finished. There's just so much additional work that needs to be done there. And the other thing I was going to say is Rusty here. I know the guy's a good Sparky by me in Fairham, and he spoke to me the other day about starting up a YouTube because he reckons he should do it, and I think he should do it. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he should do it? He'll make good videos. Biggest cable you work with varies. When I was working on the HV stuff, it was LV as well, and I was working on 244 cores day in, day out. I worked on 600mm singles, so that was fairly big. 640s, 630s. It's a while back, but big cables. Handy to have, but even renewing every 3 years, I think. Yeah, I just do it. It doesn't take long, does it? Just because I want to keep my gold card up to date. Yeah, I used to work on loads of transformers. I've done loads of transformer installs. I loved it. I was going to do a short actually showing all the pictures of me working on that. Rusty, a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking about breaking around the 8th, 15th, but then things just went mental. Probably be up to the week before Xmas now. Yeah, I'm going to work up to a couple of days before Christmas, I reckon. I'm not really in a Christmas sort of mood. I've got too much to do this year. But I'll take a couple of days off before Christmas and then have that break off in between and then get back on it. Rusty, when you start your YouTube channel? Thanks for all the likes, by the way, lads. Alright, we'll do a couple more questions and then we'll call it a night, lads. Because there's a new camera I'm looking at buying and I want to do some research on it. Not anytime soon with a 4-year-old, 15-month-old as well. I don't get time to fart alone filming yet. That's fair enough. But I think you'd make really good videos, I honestly do. So if you do get a chance, just start doing some little short videos on your phone, even if it's just like taking photos and using like templates on shorts or something like that. I think you should start doing it. I think people will like it. From one Sparky to another, I think you should do it. Do you get emergency calls on the holidays? Are outside Christmas lights? And so basically, when I'm off work, I'm off work. So I do get emergency. I get people phoning me up, but I just say I'm not available because I'm not. You know, when I'm off, I'm off. Unless you're going to pay me like £1 million, that's it for me. Although I think it's a good time to do emergency work because lots of people don't do it, especially around my area. Install a cooker supply XC for. I've got to go. Hold on. What? Right, just stay there. Right, lads, I've got to go. Have a lovely night. See you later on.